Hello everybody, I've just finished filming this makeup look. I've changed the lip because it just wasn't working for me. But yeah, I'll link the video below once it's up. I'm not sure what order I'm going to put these up in. But basically I wanted to do my favourite products from this year, makeup wise, and I thought it'd be a good time to put it up because it's good, like stocking filler suggestions, what you should pick up in the January sales, that kind of things. That's the vibe I'm going for. I'm going to start with one that I've seen in a few Primark still, but if it's not available in your Primark, I'm sorry for recommending, but it is a really good palette, and also the formula is similar to other Primark palettes, so you might still be able to get similar tones in other palettes, if that makes sense. Really out of breath, I don't know why. It must be the way I'm sat. Anyway, this is the Alice in Wonderland Looking for Wonderland Magical Face and Eye Palette from Primark. I got this in the summer and I've used it so many times as well. It's perfect for this time of year. It's got perfect tones for autumn and winter, and for Christmassy looks. It's got a nice red and a nice green, which I may still do a look with if I get time. It's got some gorgeous gold and copper tones in this. It is matte, yeah, slightly shimmery. This matte brown, I nearly said black then because I was looking at this matte brown and this khaki green are beautiful matte colours. They're really pigmented, they build really nicely, they blend really nicely. It's a really good palette. So if you have still got it in your Primark, or there's like similar Primark palettes, I keep wanting to say Revolution because I've got like nearly all Revolution stuff on. Anyway, yeah, if you see it, I'll grab one of their palettes to try because they're really good, and the highlighters are good as well. The lighter shade really suits me, and the other colours are really good as eyeshadows, and the lip gloss smells really nice and it's really pretty. It would go nice on what I'm wearing now, but I've got a bit of glitter on already. So yeah, so that's the first one. We'll go with Blood Sugar next because it's in the box and you can't see it because I've got the camera a bit close, but yeah, Blood Sugar, if you haven't seen it before. I've tested it on my channel, I've used it loads of times. Same with this one. I'll link any videos I've used the products in down below, if I could find them all. But yeah, this is Blood Sugar and it's got loads of warm tones in. I'm really keen to get the Alien palette to try all the cool tones because I love cool tones as well as warm tones. So yeah, so there's Blood Sugar. It's incredibly pigmented. It goes in and out of stock quite often, but if you want to buy a present for somebody next year, or you're just looking, sometimes it's on sales as well on Beauty Bay and stuff like that. So yeah, I really recommend Blood Sugar. Even as a beginner, this palette has just been amazing. A couple of all the rest of Revolution palettes. I love Makeup Revolution. I'm wearing their eyeshadow right now, and most of my face stuff is Revolution apart from my contour, I think. Yeah, so this came as part of the Black Friday haul. I got this free for spending £12. I think it was an online exclusive, but there's other ones of these as well. I think there were some in Superdrug as well, and also a lot of the shades are in their other palettes. These highlights are very similar to ones in other palettes as well. So yeah, so there's the Pretty Rare palette. The mattes in here are really nice, and this shimmery shade is gorgeous. It's super pigmented as well. This is the Soph X highlight palette. I really like the lightest one and the purpley toned one, you can't see. And these are gorgeous as eyeshadows if you've got fairer skin. Obviously they're a bit dark as highlights. But yeah, there's that one. I've been using this palette a lot this year. This is the Revolution Fortune Favours the Brave palette. You can still buy this in Superdrug and online. And it's got loads of eyeshadows. They're all really neutral, lots of different tones, and the shimmers are gorgeous. There's some baked ones in there. And I've seen online that people were saying it's not very pigmented, but I've had no issues with pigment at all. Some of them take a bit more building up. But I mean, I've almost hit pan on this colour here, which is one of my favourites. It's very similar to Unusual in the Pretty Rare palette. I really like that mauvey taupe sort of colour. And they've got cool names as well. So yeah, so there's that one. You get loads for your money, and that's about £8 or £9 at the moment. I use this one a lot through the years. This is the Pro HD, it's all coming off, so I was a couple of years old. Pro HD Powder Contour Palette, but at the moment I'm using mainly Back to Bronze, which I also really recommend. Perfect stocking filler, that one, if for people who love makeup. It smells gorgeous. It's really good. So yeah, I've said about that one already. And then the Pro HD Contour, really, really good contour palette, fantastic contour shades for lighter skin tones. The highlight, bit questionable, not so keen. These powders are really good for setting, this one particularly under eye, and it cancels out, it's not for that, but it does cancel out like the darkness under your eyes, I found. So yeah, really good palette. Last palette is the Imagination the eyeshadow palette. I love the packaging. It's still available in Superdrug and online, and the colours in it, I really like neutral smoky eye, and like these are like perfect for that, with the bit of the black which you see I've used. These were perfect for autumn, and the shimmers are really pretty as well. This adds like a really nice inner corner. It doesn't come out blue, it's more like a white silvery, it really doesn't reflect in like a whole room. And this pink is really pretty as well. The Forever Friend, gorgeous pink colour if you like pinks. But yeah, if you like neutral smoky eye, like brown smoky eyes and stuff, and pops of colour, perfect palette. And the black is uber pigmented as well. Now we'll go on to lips. Hang on. I should have sectioned it all. I like a lot of lipstick this year, apparently. This year, every year. Love lipstick. This was my favourite earlier in the year. This is Swiss Mocha Frappe by Beauty Bakery, available online. It's like the perfect cementy grey nude, basically. If you like that kind of cool toned nude, you'll love this colour. So there's that one. These were my two favourites in the summer. This is Gone Greige by L'Oreal, no, not L'Oreal, by Maybelline in their Bold range, 893. I'll link them all below. And it's just like a glossy brown nude, basically. It's like my perfect lip colour even. So there's that one. And then my other favourite one, but also by Maybelline, was their Smoky Taupe Powder Matte in 15. And this is like a more pinky, it's not, but it doesn't look pink on my lips because I've got a real issue with like pink tones. But yeah, this is a really nice shade, and they smell nice as well. So there's those two. They were my like summer favourites. My most recent favourites are the Huda Beauty Liquid Matte in, hang on, Girlfriend. I can't see the number because I'm practically blind, but I guess that's what I'm wearing right now. It's just a really nice, not too orange, not too brown nude colour, and it looks nice with like gloss and like a little bit of glitter on top. It's just gorgeous, and in every video I've mentioned it, I've had to smell it because it is heavenly. It smells like vanilla latte in my opinion, and it's gorgeous. My other liquid matte favourite at the moment is the L'Oreal Les Chocolates in Bittersweet 854, and it's like the gorgeous chocolatey brown. I almost put this on and it smells exactly like melted chocolate. The smell is just, buying one just for the smell is incredible. And there's like some ruby sort of colours at the moment, they look really nice as well. But yeah, I nearly put this on, which would go so nice with my eye colour, but I went with the Huda Beauty. Then for some reds that I really like this year, this is my favourite formula of lipstick. I need to get some more colours. I want some nudie colours and like deeper reds in this. This is the Rouge Edition by Bourjois Paris in Velvet, and it's called, the shade is Velvet and the number's 18, and it is the most wearable, bright, look how bright that is. Makes your teeth look super white, and it is super, super wearable. It's the most comfortable out of all the formulas, out of Huda Beauty, out of Revolution, Beauty Bakery, out of all the liquid mattes I've tried. This is the most comfortable formula. It lasts and lasts and lasts, like for eating, drinking, and yeah, it doesn't, you can't feel it, it doesn't rub off, it's just perfect. This looks really nice on top of this. This is the CYO Plumping Lip Gloss in Curtain Razor. It's a bright red and it's like deeper out as well, but it looks really nice on top of red lipsticks or on its own with a lip liner, and it really plumps as well. It's a really nice colour. My last favourite red this year, which is a glossy red because everyone needs one, is like a deeper red, makes your lips look super white, this one, and it's called Colour Crush, yeah, by Body Shop, and it's a beautiful glossy red lip basically, and I would probably wear this around Christmas because it is gorgeous. Last lip product, how are we doing for time? Not bad. This is the Dirty Works Coconut Lip Plumper, and it's Rumpy Plumpy, which is just hilarious. I love. It's a bit awkward to put on. You have to sort of dab it on, but it really plumps your lips. It's one of the like plumpiest lip plumpers I've used so far. So yeah, I really like that. And then we've got mascaras. You know what I'm going to say. If you've watched my videos before, my hair is going mental, which is a standard as well. Aside from that, I am borderline obsessed with L'Oreal Paradise Ecstatic, which I call Lash Paradise in my description box because that's what everyone else calls it. Yeah, this is the best mascara you will ever use, basically. If you like slightly clumpy, thickening, lengthening mascara, which, I mean, who doesn't? You will love this. It's just the best one. I've tried 6 other mascaras this year, including another one I'm holding. I've tried 6 other mascaras this year, and it is the best one. I'm not wearing it at the moment because I was testing out another one, but it's there are not enough good words that I could say about this mascara. It's the perfect mascara. If you're not sure you'll like it, buy it because you will, basically. So yeah. I also like, out of all the other ones I've tried this year that I wasn't so keen on, the only other one I like, but not as much as the Lash Paradise, is the Mascara Revolution from Revolution Makeup, obviously. It's nice and chunky. I like the packaging of this. The brush is very similar, I'll show you. This is the Lash Paradise. And then this is the Mascara Revolution. It's very similar. It's just not as thickening. I'm wearing it now, and as you can see, it's not as thickening. Whereas if I'd had the Lash Paradise on, my eyelashes would be like more up, basically. But yeah, I was just giving it another go. But if I didn't have this on me, I would use this, if that makes sense. So they're similar, but this one's better. I still recommend this. It's slightly cheaper as well. Best face products this year. Basically, yeah, we'll do these first. My favourite foundation, which is a little bit dark for me, so I need to get the lighter one and start mixing them together. But yeah, as you can see, I'm like running out already, and I never run out of foundation. I've got like 6 bottles of foundation that I haven't even used because I bought them, didn't quite like them, didn't get on with the formula, didn't like the colour, blah de blah. Anyway, Maybelline Superstay Foundation. One of the best foundations for dry or greasy skin, particularly greasy, but I have like combinations, so it's perfect for me. The colours are really nice. They're not too pink toned, they're not too orange toned. This is slightly dark. This is 05 Light Beige, but mixed with their lightest one, it's like my perfect colour, basically, because I like to look pale because I am pale. I'm not wearing it at the moment. I'm wearing the Fast Base from Makeup Revolution, which I also really, really love. If you're not bothered about your makeup lasting too long, or you have really dry skin, you will love this. It's really pigmented. The lightest shade matches me perfectly, and I am like a ghost. So yeah, so this is F1. And I also love the Conceal and Define from Revolution. Their concealer is really, really good. I've got a different one on today. I'm trying their Fast Base concealer. I don't like it as much as the Conceal and Define, but it does work nice with the Fast Base, if that makes sense. But yeah, Conceal and Define's really good, and it works really good as a eye primer as well. So yeah, so that's those. So they're all really good. Really recommend them. This is the Bright Glow Instaglow CC Cream from Body Shop for light skin. This one. And through the summer I can't wear foundation, basically. Even, I mean, the Superstay does last pretty well, but I would rather have like a tinted skincare on and some powder or something over the top. But I wore this pretty much all summer. If I don't have a lot of time and I want my skin to look more even, I whack some of this on, and there are some different shades as well. But for the lightest skin tone, this just gives you a beautiful glow, basically. You just look all glowy. It takes your eye away from like any blemishes or anything, and you can put concealer over the top. You can powder. It goes really well with the other recommendation from Body Shop, with their face powder, which is almost like a foundation powder, basically. This is in 02, and together they work really nicely. This over the top, not so much under eyes, but over the top of other foundations works really nice, or with just concealer, like spot conceal, blend that all out and bit of the powder over the top. Really recommend both of those. Really good. Talking of powders, Rimmel Stay Matte is one of my favourites for like all over. I tend to like set under my eye with a loose powder and then put this all over, or if I've not got a lot of time or whatever, if I'm just packing powder, then I'll just take this because it's perfect for everything. My favourite blushes, if you've watched my videos before, I love blush. I'm not wearing any of these at the moment. As I said, I was testing out as I said in my last video when I filmed this, I'm testing out cream stuff. So I'm wearing like all cream products at the moment. We'll get into that. I am going to do a video of them. I wanted to see how it worked on my skin first. Yes. So anyway, that aside, my favourite blush of all time that I discovered this year is Lottie London Blush Crush in Zac, and it is my perfect blush. There's other tones as well. There's a more pinky one, there's more peachy ones, there's quite a light one. I love this tone of blush. It's like a mauve basically, and it's just really nice. I put it like on the apples of my cheeks, blend it out really well, and then I top it with Shimmer Waves Blush 02 from Body Shop. It's just like a block. This makes a really nice inner corner highlight, just this white one at the bottom, and like a highlight. If you're only packing this, I can use this as blush and highlight basically. But yeah, I like to swirl my brush in it and like whack it all over basically. I am obsessed with blush. If you haven't watched my videos before and you're starting to watch them now, you'll pick up on that quite quickly. Also, my husband bought me this in the summer and it was one of my favourites, like all through the summer. It's such a perfect summer glow because then it basically, I don't need both of these for the summer. I just whack on like a shimmery. I like to look shimmery in the summer, so I put like shimmery bronzer, shimmery blush, and this is basically the shimmery version of this colour is how I explain it. It's like this but shimmery. So, and it smells like old lady's perfume, which I love. So yeah, so there's that. And there's a tiny little mirror, and I literally just carried this around with me in the summer and just kept adding it through the day just to feel like just a bit more glowy, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, so there's that. And I also really like 1000% recommend the Set and Reflect finishing kit from MUA Luxe. I got this in a glossy box and it became my favourite highlight through like 4 or 5 months. I'm using some different ones at the moment, but I keep coming back to this, and this lives in my handbag because it's got a beautiful highlight and a really nice pressed setting powder as well. It's a little bit chunky under the eyes depending on what concealer you use, but all over the face and for like fixing any little, you know, if you bash your face or anything, doing little touch-ups, it's perfect for. So yeah, I really recommend that, and it's only like £4 I think, £3.99, something like that. So there's that. Little mentions as well, the last bit, not do too bad on time, under 20 minutes. Iconic London eyelash curler, not the best eyelash curler I've had, but for, I think they were £2, they are really good for like if you're just if you're like a teenager and you're just practicing makeup, or you just like, yeah, like the colour of it as well. It does work, and I would recommend for like younger, if that makes sense, because it's quite bright. And yeah, I don't know where I was going with that, but yeah. For glitter, I've just got this in a glossy box, and it's such a nice glitter because I don't like glitter near me basically. But this is a really nice shimmer, and it's like in a rollable, and it's perfect for face, body, eyes, so it's nice and portable. It's Bella Pierre Shimmer Roll. I'm not sure where you can get this from, but I will link it below. I will find out for you. But yeah, I got that in a glossy box, and it's just like a coppery, and even on my light skin tone, I've got it on my face at the moment. As you can see, I've got it like over the top of my highlight just for a bit of festive, and I've got a bit on my lips, and I've put a bit on my eyes. It's just like a bit of a festive shimmer, but it's really light and it's really shimmery, and it's really pretty basically. So there's that. And then last but not, chucked it down there apparently, last but not least, my favourite eye pencil, which I use under my eyes to do my smoky eye, that I put it on every time I do makeup basically. This is the Lacoste Superliner by L'Oreal Paradise. L'Oreal Paris, in Midnight Black 101. I really recommend this. It blends out really nice. It doesn't all run down your face. Yeah, it's a perfect eyeliner, and it's really pigmented and easy to blend as well. So that's all of my favourite makeup from this year. My like recommendations for stocking fillers, January sales, like I said at the beginning. just my favourite makeup, basically. Stuff that I've really, really enjoyed. I've tested a lot of makeup through the year, and this is the stuff I keep coming back to and I keep using. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next one. Like and subscribe. Bye!